Hey, Pastor, do you have any idea what the number one reason that people won't visit your church is? Well, I think I've got an idea, but here's the thing. Before I tell you that, let me tell you about an experience that I had recently. I was hanging out with my wife. My daughter was off at a camp, so it was just my wife and I, and we started talking about, the good years and the time before our daughter, and it really got me thinking about the conversations that we had before we had my daughter. And there was a lot of, do we have enough money to start having kids? Is now the right time? Does it fit into our life? All the standard conversations that all of us have before we have our first kid. And then we had her, right? And months later, we had that conversation just thinking, why was this such a difficult decision to make? And I think it is the same reason that people don't come to your church. It's because of every reason. Here's what I mean. The number one reason that people don't have kids and the number one reason that people don't come to your church is because it's all reason and no relationship. They don't have a relationship with you to overcome all the reasons that they have for giving up another Sunday, right? Saturday and Sunday to unchurched people look identical. So we're asking them to disrupt their plan, disrupt their weekend to come and be part of what we have going on. And that's why I think it's so important that you find ways to start relationships with people in your community. Now, let me hit the pause button right there for just a second. And I have a question for you, and this is a very transparent question, and I probably wouldn't even ask you this if we were sitting here together. What's your opinion of me? Think about that for a second. We don't know each other. Chances are we're never going to sit across the table from one another and have a meal. But I promise you this, you have an opinion of me. Now, whether that's a good opinion or a bad opinion, all has to do with how good a job I've done of communicating the value of what we're doing with 24 to Double and this Facebook thing. It all has to do with that. But the bottom line is this. You and I don't know each other, but you have an opinion of me. And the power in doing video like this and then using Facebook to drive that video out in your community is undeniable. And what I'm asking you to do is find ways to take your personality and who you are, Pastor, and put it out there in the community so that people begin to have some relationship to overcome all the reasons that they have and all the reasons that the world will give them to never visit your church. Because the day when they feel like they know you, you got a lot better chance of seeing them in your church. We'd love to have you come be a part of Facebook Ads for Church. You can click the link just below this video and check it out. Again, the guarantees are this. You sign up for this thing. If it doesn't work in your church, I will give you all of your money back and you can keep the resource. There is absolutely no risk on your end. So go ahead and click the button now and get started. And I hope we see you in this training.